Right, so it's getting close to Christmas over here, and usually I'll do a few knives and things like that for the holidays, but I understand that knives can be expensive. And so my plan this year is Oyster Shuckers. I don't know about you guys, but my family, around the holidays, we do a lot of seafood, especially on Christmas. And 100% of the time, that includes oysters. This is the design. It is a coffin shape. I have a weird obsession with coffin shapes. If you follow me on my Instagram, you've seen the bottle openers I've done. But I think this just looks, it looks and it feels really good in the hand. That sort of coffin shape, and also it looks wicked. I don't know if I want to do a full flat scale from the side profile or a tapered one. I haven't really decided yet, so that's something I'm gonna have to decide on. But for the moment, I need to cut a ton of these out, and because they're oyster knives, I'm doing them in stainless. Something I think I've only ever done 2, maybe 3 stainless knives. So I've got a lot of cutting to do. My aim is 10. I may do more, but for now it's 10. We got the stainless foil, because you need foil, and we got the stainless. All right, let's go. Headphones. All right, let's go. That was a lot more work than I had anticipated. I've never done big batch work like this before. This is definitely the biggest or the most I've ever done at one time, which is 10. And it was a lot of cutting, grinding, drilling, repetition. But anyways, I've got one with, it might be hard to see, but I've got one with smaller pins. Don't mind these big holes, these are just to reduce weight. I've got one with smaller pins, and I've got one with 2 big 3/16 pins. Since these are stainless, you have to put them in a stainless foil like envelope when you go to heat treat them, because Stainless gets heat treated at about 1900 degrees Fahrenheit, and at those temperatures for about 20 minutes, the oxidization is insane. So it'll eat away at the top layer of the steel so fast. So I've got to put them in some stainless foil envelopes like that. I've already got one done. Now I've got to do 9 more. Got them all sealed up. But since these are stainless, I can't do them here in my forge. I have to do them out of a kiln. So I gotta go to my buddy Steve's shop and heat treat them there, because he's got all the tools. No, not really. Steve's was a huge success. I've never heat treated stainless steel before, and it could not have gone any smoother. I went and picked up 2 aluminum plates. So I got 2 of these, not super cheap, but when it comes to stainless steel, it's really a one-time purchase. So now I can do some more stainless steel stuff, which is pretty cool. And now I've really got my work cut out for me. So plan is to belt finish these because they're Oyster Shuckers, so I'm not gonna take time to hand sand them. They're just gonna get ripped, and put some bevels and then start figuring out handles. So I've got a lot of grinding to do. here we are, folks. This is where I'm at. I have finished grinding all of these. So from here I'm gonna hand sand the bevels or the fronts. That's gonna be easy, just because I don't have to worry about hand sanding in these bevels, these swoops here. So thank God for that. Grinding these took me the better part of a day. Well, took me a day actually. I've never done anything in batch of this size. I mean, I've done 2-3 knives at a time, but I've never done anything, never done 10 at a time. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. I'm quite happy with how these are looking at the moment. Now, the only thing left to do is pick some handles. So I've got to get to hand sanding these bevels, and then we'll go through handles. You hear that? That's my dog howling at sirens. Great. So here's where I'm at. I've got all my handles picked out. I've got all the pieces cut. I've got the holes drilled in the main blocks. I still have to do the G10. Still lots to do. I need to put the maker's marks on both sides of these and then finish hand sand. I probably have to belt sand these because my hand sand is washing into the belt sand or the belt finish a little bit, which is fine. So the next time you see these will probably be when I'm getting ready to shape handles. There's a lot that needs to be done between then and now. So I underestimated. Okay, here we are. They are all glued, dried, and we are ready to start shaping handles. There's two that are not here. They're on the other table. I just they're still clamped up. So I didn't take them out. We're so close, so close. The only thing I've got to do is clean edges, shape these handles, and hand sand. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's gonna be a lot. I'm very excited for these. So yeah, I've got to stop talking because I have a lot to do. So currently I am in the finishing stages here. What I'm doing right now is, if you've watched some of my videos before, I'll take a little water and on my finger just rub it on the wood and it'll raise some of that wood grain, and then I'm just going back right now with some 1200 grit just to smooth all that out. That way when the customer gets it, if they get this handle wet or when they wash it, the grain doesn't pop on them and doesn't leave the handle all fuzzy and whatnot. So I'm just taking care of that right now. And the very last step that I have to do, sand up the transition area where the blade turns into the handle. The area I'm talking about is this area here. So right now, this is 120 and I need to take it up to 600. Everything else is done. Oh, this has been so much work, but I think they're gonna look really good.